My name is Barry Davis and I'm a divorce mediator. I help keep my clients out of court, keep their children out of the middle, and allow them to move on with their lives as quickly as possible. What I'm talking about in this video are the fundamental aspects of the mediation process that make it such a highly successful process for the vast majority of clients out there. So there's 4 things that I think are absolutely fundamental in mediation. Number 1, it is a client-focused process. This is a process where we address the needs, the issues, the priorities that are brought up by the clients, and they're important to the clients. This is not a cookie-cutter approach like you would get in court. It's not solely focused on the law and legal issues like you might get with attorneys. It is comprehensive in nature so that we address what's important to the clients and to their children. I think along with that, what's important to know about mediation is their agreements are not reached until both parties say yes. The mediator has no power to say you have to agree to this like a judge does. So generally that means that people are more open to the agreements, and when they make the agreements, they'll stick to them more. The second thing that is important to know about the mediation process is that this process is fundamentally an informed decision-making process. What that means is that both of the clients actively participate in this process, and that we don't get to the point of making decisions and coming to agreements until we've discussed all the things that we need to address. So maybe the parties need to go out and get an appraisal for a house, or maybe they need to talk about their financing options, or maybe they need to talk to a financial professional about retirement and those kind of things. Parties have the opportunity to prepare for the decisions ahead of time so that when they make those decisions, they're comfortable with them. The third thing that's important to know is that mediation is a process that's facilitated and guided by a balanced, impartial third party. That would be the mediator. That allows the parties to be able to discuss things in an open environment and know that the mediator is not representing either one of them. He or she is simply there to facilitate reasonable agreements that both parties can live with in the long run. The fourth thing to know about the mediation process is everything is confidential. Anything that's said in mediation can't be used in court. Any product of mediation, any documents that are produced in mediation, they are all confidential. Nothing is binding until you sign a judgment and submit it to the court. So that gives us the flexibility to talk about different ideas, explore different options, and discuss how we can come to resolution on these issues. So those are 4 elements of the mediation process. I hope that's helpful so that you can have a better and more detailed understanding of why this mediation process is becoming more and more popular with divorcing couples, and why it is so highly successful whenever people actively participate in this process. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen.